Alright, we're looking at the 1985 Ford half-ton. This is our cabin truck. You probably saw it in another video if you watched it that I did. We use this truck up at our cabin. It's a 1985 Ford F-150. I realize it's not a 3/4 ton or a 1 ton, but it's been a hell of a tough truck. Get it opened up here. What we did, we brought it back down from the cabin and we took out the 4-speed. I was lucky enough to find a ZF 5-speed for the small block Fords, which is not easy to find. I didn't make that many of them, I don't think. Pretty easy to find them in a 460. And in the half tons, the 302s, the straight 6s, they had a Mazda transmission. Not a huge fan. A lot of guys aren't. Anyway, brand new floor, we put that in. It was a daughter nice project. Say hi.
Hi.
We built it together. Tailgate was shot as per all the work it did, so we tore that out. Then I got my jacks back in it and just some accoutrement. It may go back up to the yak, we don't know. I might take it back out to the oil field with me with this 5-speed. It runs down the road great. You can see the lifting gins we took out of it, and we use those to, you know, pick stuff up at the cabin and so forth. Really kind of want to get a diesel for up at the cabin, but this is the motor that it has in it. Hell of a reliable motor, 306. A lot of you guys are pretty familiar with these. Now I built this motor on Clifford specs, Clifford Performance. You guys probably have heard of them. You can go online, you know, Clifford 6=8. You can see it on the valve cover. I guess they zero-decked the block, 90 thousandths off the head. Bigger valve springs, like double valve springs, bigger valves, you know, larger intake, dual exhaust on headers, roller rockers. And the odd deal here is, and I don't know if a lot of you guys know about these, but you know, I had a 4-barrel Holley on it. It didn't work as good as this 2-barrel Weber, which is something that Clifford talked about. The people at Clifford said, hey, try this. These work a lot better. I'll tell you what, this outpulls a 4-barrel Holley, the 390 I had on it. So really excited about that. And like I said, now it's not this this old 4-speed, which was a lot tougher transmission, I think, but just doesn't have what it takes to really go down the highway at all. And this one here was just worked and worked and worked. My old man, my father's a little senile. He's a little rough on stuff, so this transmission still works good. Hard to get into fourth, but that's probably just a synchro. Rebuild it in an afternoon if you wanted to. Anyway, we'll fire it up here, see how it starts. Give you a listen to it. Not very cold out this morning here. Pump it once, and there it goes. There's the exhaust note. I think, excuse me, I think the choke is a little stout. I mean, I did adjust that. You can tell it's really hard. It's not that cold out right now, so we'll warm her up a touch here. I might need to adjust that choke. Anyway, there it is. Built 306 with a ZF 5-speed 4-wheel drive. Really excited about that carburetor. You know, we had the 4-barrel on there. You'd think that retarded little 2-barrel, but just a super reliable, good power. I mean, it's no Cummins or nothing, but it's very reliable. You can park this truck for a couple years and come back and fire it right up. As long as you don't let the wraps get in it, which, if you're anywhere in the woods, you know about that. Anyway, until next time, guys.